On August 14, 2022, officers with the Winter Garden Police Department in Florida responded to a 911 call just before midnight. What they found inside the vehicle and what they discovered about the driver would turn a routine traffic call into one of the most talked about DUI arrests in the state that year.
Where are you? Where? Are you able to step out with me?
Yeah. That's my fault.
Easy, buddy. You okay? Let's just step towards the back of the car, okay? There you go. What's going on, man?
Need the whole ride home.
Yeah? Where are you coming from?
Need the ride home.
Where are you coming from?
Need the ride home, man. No, need the ride home.
Okay, I don't understand what you're saying. You're trying to get a ride home?
No.
Say it again for me.
Need the ride home. The ride home.
The ride home?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you coming from?
The ride home.
Is that the name of a bar?
Home. No, yeah, the ride home. Like,
where is this?
This Winter Garden, ride home.
Okay, where are you headed to?
My house.
Okay, where's your house?
Right here.
Okay, gotcha. Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
For sure. If you don't have it on you, it's okay. You can just, we'll get your name, date of birth. It's okay, man. Just give us your name, date of birth. Stay out of the truck right now. That's your date of birth?
Yep.
Okay. And what's your name?
Chase Mina.
Chase what?
Mina. M-I-N-A.
Alright, don't lose your stuff here, bud.
Well, I mean...
And Chase, just stay out of the truck for right now, okay?
Alright.
Hey Chase, if you want to leave that in the seat, man, can we step over in this this parking lot so we can get you out of the road?
Out of the roadway? Yeah.
Okay. You actually leave the keys, man, and I'll explain everything, okay? Just walk around. I just want to get you out of the road, man. Do you guys want to go around? You go around? Okay. Okay, it's Chase, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Chase. So the reason why we pulled you out of the car, well, first of all, we found you asleep at the light. You know how long you've been there?
Nope.
Okay, a minute. Okay. Have you been drinking tonight at all?
Okay.
A little bit? Okay. So right now, the concern is for your ability to drive. So I'm just going to ask you, would you be willing to answer some questions? Would you be willing to do some sobriety exercises for us tonight?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Is your ID in the car?
Yep.
Okay, no problem. Just sit tight. If you want to lean on this officer's car, I'll come right back to you, man. Sierra 6, X-ray 12. This is going to be a signal 1 investigation. Are you good to run the signal 1? That's fine. Do you want me to put your sheet? Or see if you don't reconsider? We can decide. Let me just present it a different way, maybe, and we'll see. Oh, man. Okay, Chase. All right. So generally what we do is we run you through some medical questions. We do the field sobriety exercises. If you don't want to do those, you don't have to. But right now you're asking us to base our decision on your ability to drive on what we've seen so far. And what we've seen so far is you asleep in the vehicle, you reek of alcohol, it's obviously you've been drinking, you told us that you came from the bar. So I just want to present you the opportunity again. Would you like to do field sobriety exercises?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back. Chase, do you have anything dangerous on your pocket knife?
Target knife and no red target.
Okay. What I'll do with that pocket knife is I'll just take it and I'll leave it in your truck if that's okay with you. You won't be able to take it with you where you're going. Okay? Is there anything out of the car that you need, your wallet, anything like that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And you have your phone on you?
Yep.
This gentleman's going to search you. He'll just pull out everything, and everything that he finds is going to go with you. Okay? And nothing you need out of the truck.
10-4.
Okay. All right. Let's take a walk. Which side do you want to go?
Over here.
Okay.
That's not really working on the street. Over. Instruction on the street.
You got nothing on you that's gonna poke me, stab me, anything like that? Just to say,
Pocket.
I know the knife, but it's closed, pocket knife, right?
Nope, that's it.
Alright.
Just the pocket knife.
Chase, have you had a DUI in the past?
Go ahead and write your stamp for me. Seat in there. Be easier if you go butt first. Face me. There you go. Want you in here? I'm gonna close the door.
Alright, I'm going to throw this shit in the car. Do you have an iPod with you? I think mine is dead.
Yeah, I have mine.
Okay. I'll grab some pictures. He's got an open container in the center console there. And he's got a push light bottle cap in his pocket. Just got that 12, but you have a 38 round for the pickup. Except for we're actually on the story side, east side. This has some female's ID in it. I put his cash in there, so it doesn't go with the truck. Do you want me to take pictures or are you going to be stand by with him?
You can stand by.
Okay. Gotcha.
Any of those arrestee property receipts?
Yes. pickup. Anything else I can do?
No, I'm just gonna shoot the ball.
Yeah, so fine. Make easy report.
Easy report.
Yeah. Alright, I appreciate it. Yep, have fun, brother.
Document how much cash is in your wallet and what's on your property. So the cell phone, correct? Alright. You got your wallet with miscellaneous cards. Alright. And I'm going to count this out real quick. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17. Is that good for you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sir, I'll get you some paperwork as soon as I can.
I wish people wouldn't move so fast because I was trying to get here, but I had Hoch talking to me. So what was it with this case?
Yeah. He refused everything. Wouldn't talk to us, didn't want to do SFSEs.
You obviously know who he is.
Is it Mina?
It's Mina's son.
Fucking A.
That's why I said, are you guys 26 on signal 14?
No, I didn't hear you say that.
I said on the radio, it's fucking Chief Mina's son. Or Sheriff Mina's son.
I mean, would you...
we gotta do what we gotta do. So I just did.
Of determining the alcoholic content of your breath. If you refuse to take this test, your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year for your first refusal, or 18 months if your driving privilege has been previously suspended, or if you have been previously fined under Statute 327.35215, Florida Statute, for refusing to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood. Additionally, if you refuse to take this test and your driving privilege has been previously suspended, or if you have been previously fined under Statute 327.35215, Florida Statute, for a prior refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you will be committing a misdemeanor, in addition to any other penalties which can be imposed by law. Your refusal to submit to this test is admissible into evidence in any criminal proceeding. In addition, if you have refused to take this test and you are a commercial driver's license holder or were driving a commercial motor vehicle, your commercial driving privilege will be disqualified for 1 year for the first refusal, or permanently if you have been previously disqualified pursuant to Statute 322.64, Florida Statute. Will you take this test? Yes or no?
Honestly, I'd like to talk to a damn lawyer about that.
Okay, can you turn the page? Actually, he's going to read you something else about the right to counsel right now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just a highlight,
The 3rd District Court of Appeal held that a driver who is arrested for DUI in violation of Statute 316.193, subsection 1, Florida statutes, does not have the right to call or meet with an attorney prior to the admission of a breath test.
So, I can refuse, but I can't let an attorney know?
You can let an attorney know at a later time. What he's telling you right now is that you can't call an attorney at this moment. At this moment, it's a decision that you have to make on your own about if you're going to take the breath test or not.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
That's up to you.
Yeah, get on with it.
You're going to take the breath test?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I'll have some instructions for you in just a few moments, okay?
No, you know what? Never mind. No.
Okay. Let me get through this and...
911, what's the address of your emergency?
I was just calling because there's a vehicle on Dillard Street and Story Road on the light.
Dillard and where?
Story Road.
What do you mean there's a vehicle there?
Yeah, there's like a vehicle just stopped there and it's like not moving.
Is there somebody in the vehicle?
I'm not sure. I'm alone with my daughter, and I just don't want to, like, get out the car.
What color is the vehicle?
It's a white pickup.
Is it in the middle of the road?
It's, like, literally on the light, and, like, the cars have to go around it because it's just not moving.
All right, so is it on Dillard or on Story?
It's on Story.
Do you have the tag number to the vehicle?
No, but I could go around and get behind the truck if you...
No, I don't want you to go if in case there's somebody in the vehicle.
Okay.
How long ago did you pass the vehicle?
I'm, like, down the street from it, but it's been, like, 10 minutes now.
Okay. What's your name?
Alondra.
Okay, and do you want to meet with the officer or no?
No, I was just calling just in case. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Somebody's in there or not.
Okay.
Or they probably fell asleep. I'm not sure.
Is the vehicle running? Like, is it on?
Yeah, it's on. The lights and everything is on.
All right, we'll send somebody out there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Chase, since you stated that you weren't going to take the breath test, I'm going to have him read the bottom box to you one more time just to confirm, okay?
Do you still refuse to submit to this test, knowing your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of at least 1 year? Yes or no?
Well, if I don't refuse to it, then what happens?
That's pending with the DMV. What he can tell you for certain right now is that if you refuse to take the test, that your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of at least 1 year.
What can you tell me for certain if I don't take the test?
Yes, that's what he read to you, is that he's for certain.
It'll be for certain if it's suspended for a year. You know what? Nope.
No, what?
No, ma'am, I'm not.
You're not going to take the test?
Nope.
Okay. And you understand the consequences, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Whoa, hang on now. Can you get what's the word for it? What is the word? The license is suspended, but you get it, not nullified, but when it's, I don't have the damn word for it. You can get a driving privilege even though you have a suspended license.
Oh, that's something, yeah, you'd have to ask the DMV about that.
Well, that's not information y'all got.
That's the information we have.
Alright. I'm not.
Take it?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna get the refusal time off the affidavit that's sent over, okay? Refusal time according to the breath alcohol test affidavit is 0048 hours.
Here's the question this raises. Can someone be arrested for DUI without actually driving? Short answer, yes. Most people assume DUI requires movement. The law disagrees. Under the 1989 Florida Supreme Court ruling in Jones v. State, an impaired person behind the wheel of a running vehicle is legally in control of it. Florida Statute Section 316.193 makes that enough. Bottom line, the night was about to get much worse for him. Now this is where things shift. Can a driver just refuse the breath test and walk away? No, and here's exactly why. South Dakota versus Neville decided in 1983 settles this. Refusing a breath test is not protected by the Fifth Amendment. It can be used against you in court. Under Florida Statute Section 316.1932, every licensed driver has already agreed to a chemical test. That's implied consent. Refusal triggers an automatic 1-year license suspension. Bottom line, saying no has a price. And he was about to pay it twice. Here's where it gets complicated. Doesn't everyone have the right to a lawyer before answering police? Yes, but not at this moment. That sounds right. It isn't. State versus Hoch has controlled this since 1986. A DUI arrestee has no right to consult an attorney before the breath test. The Sixth Amendment right to counsel protects you at criminal proceedings, trials, interrogations, lineups. The breath test is not one of them. Bottom line, his lawyer request changed nothing, and every second he waited was working against him. This is the part most people miss. Does it matter that the suspect is the sheriff's son? Legally, no. The 14th Amendment's Equal Protection Clause requires the law to apply the same to everyone, regardless of name or connection. Yick Wo versus Hopkins established that in 1886, and it still controls today. Had officers given him a pass, the department could be sued under the federal civil rights law known as Section 1983. Bottom line, the cameras caught every second. The Winter Garden officers get a B+. Start with what they got right. They approached lawfully, they built probable cause out loud on camera, they read the implied consent warning word for word, and when one officer recognized the Mina name on the radio, they kept going anyway, the exact response equal protection demands. The honest reason it's not higher? That moment of unprofessional language on the body cam. The law was perfect. The polish wasn't. Chase Mina receives a C-. Credit where it's due, he didn't resist, didn't run, didn't fight. But that's where the positives end. Every decision he made compounded the last one, refusing the field sobriety tests, refusing the breath test, asking for a lawyer, then pulling the request back seconds later. Each choice stacked more weight against him in court. The outcome didn't happen to him. It followed directly from his own choices. Here's the first takeaway, and most people get it wrong. Sleeping it off in your car is not a safe harbor. Most people think if you're not driving, you can't get a DUI. The law disagrees. In Florida and most states, sitting drunk in a running car with the keys in the ignition is enough. What this means in practice, if you've been drinking, the keys belong outside the ignition. Bottom line, the seat counts too. Here's the second takeaway. Refusing the breath test does not make your case go away. What this means in practice, refusing trades one bad outcome for a worse one. Your license is suspended automatically. Your refusal gets used as evidence. And you lose any chance of a test result that might have cleared you. Bottom line, saying no is not a shield. It's a second charge waiting to happen. Here's the final takeaway. Asking for a lawyer at the roadside does not pause the clock. What this means, in practice, your right to counsel kicks in at trial, not during a breath test. You can't delay the officer's advisement. You can't stall the decision. Bottom line, the lawyer comes later. The test choice is yours alone. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching.